Now, your 41NBC AccuWeather forecast, presented by Volume Chevrolet.
Well, welcome back in Dublin. It is, again, plenty sunny out there. We do have a couple of high clouds that are maybe getting a little character to the sky. If we had a few more of them, it could make for some pretty sunsets, but don't think we have quite enough. We have it 80 degrees. Wind is, says northwest here, but it's been light and variable, shifting to the southeast as we continue through the evening hours. Already some hints of a potential radar ring starting to pop up. Fog will be possible later. We'll touch on that in a second. Let's touch on this fire danger statement that's in effect till 9:15 p.m. As you saw earlier on, a lot of our relative humidity values are 25% or below right now. So even with the wind being as calm as it is, things could catch fire very easily because of the amount of heat that we've seen today. A high of 78 in Macon is right on average for the normal of this time of year. 42 this morning, though. That's 9 below the average of 51. But very, very dry out there. So be mindful doing any burning. Campfire, you're fine. If you're grilling, you're fine. But don't want to be doing any like major burn piles or prescribed burns. It is lovely weather this evening, though, with things being as dry as they are. Even though it's warm, it doesn't feel oppressive. It does not feel sticky outside. We're looking really good through tonight and into tomorrow morning, and it's going to be a little more seasonal too, as we're expecting low 50s tonight. So right about that average for this time of year. Wind will be out of the south-southeast and pretty calm, with skies overhead being clear as well. Yes, fog will be possible. I mentioned yesterday the only reason I didn't really like the odds for fog was because the wind was coming in from the north, but with it coming in from the southeast this time, that means it is going to bring a little bit more of that humidity with it, and so that does increase the odds for fog, especially with a warm front that is moving through the southeast heading into tonight. So that's helping to transport in more of that humid and warm air. Tomorrow, mid to upper 80s are expected. We'll probably be more in the upper 80s on Saturday and Easter on Sunday. 90s are still possible, although the confidence in that does seem to be dropping. So while it is still going to be a hot weekend, maybe not going 90s like expected, but even still, there's going to be a good amount of sun out there. You'll need to make sure you're wearing your sunscreen. Of course, pollen levels are also staying high into the weekend. We have no rain that's coming in to wash this away, and until we get that, these are not going to drop. At least with the trees, once rain comes through, they probably aren't going to bounce back up again, but the grass pollen likely will. So mild tonight will be around low 60s as we head into midnight, and then low 50s out the door tomorrow morning. Should be a lovely day again for our Thursday. We get to around today's highs by lunchtime. We're pushing mid to upper 80s tomorrow, and while a few clouds are possible, it should still be a pretty sunny overall day. Now, fog again could be possible tomorrow night into Saturday. I think the wind will be a little stronger though, so that could play a limiting factor, but going to be very, very warm heading into Saturday afternoon. You do see some spots possibly pushing towards that 90-degree mark, so it will be something to keep an eye on as we go into the weekend. It's the possibility of 90s, even though the confidence in that does seem to be dropping a little bit. We'll have your extended forecast in just 10 seconds. Your 41NBC AccuWeather 7-day forecast is brought to you by Volume Chevrolet. Tomorrow's Good Friday. It'll be above average with highs getting to the mid to upper 80s. And then we're going to be warm Saturday and Sunday as well. I doubt Macon gets to the 90s, but somewhere like McRae or Abbeville could be knocking on that door over the weekend. You'd see the Monday rain chances have vanished. Guys, confidence in rain next week does seem to be dropping and more reserved to isolated storms. Very similar to what you see in the summer.
For weather updates on the go, download the 41NBC AccuWeather app and follow 41NBC on Facebook and Twitter.